Well, good morning, good morning. Hey y'all, I'm coming to you from the kitchen. And it's early to bed, early to rise. Makes a crafter healthy, wealthy, and well, I guess wise or a whole lot of lack of sleep. So, good morning. And I know some of y'all are like, holy crap, didn't we just see you like 2 hours ago? Yes, but now you're gonna see me again. So, good morning. And we are going to do the next step of these gorgeous, beautiful Milky Way cups that we did last night because, well, we got stuff to do. And I want to show you a couple of things, want to get some things going. And I want to tell you about some new products that we're rolling out at A&J Blanks and give you a couple of good contests because there's nothing that starts the week off good better than some contests. So, without further ado, let me get started. I'm going to move you over a little bit so that you can see because I felt like you couldn't. So, good morning. I'm going to give you some time to come on in, all that goodness. So, come on in, come on in. These are, for the most part, dry. So, the reason why I always tell you just use a little bit of epoxy, only 10 mils or less if you can stretch it, is because it dries quick. It dries quick. Some of y'all use that quick dry, but you don't want to use the quick dry. You just want to use regular epoxy and it dries quick and it gets like really good on there. So this is ready for the next step. Um, I've got them ready. I've got 3 that we're going to do. I'm going to use the different colors of Glowcane, although I don't know how hip I am on this one, but we're going to just go for it. I'm going to put myself out of my comfort zone a little bit because everybody's like, you always use white. You always use white. So we're going to try something different this morning. I'm going to try and push myself out of my comfort zone and do a couple of things just to like a scotchy marochi different. Um, we're going to make pretty things, do pretty things, and I'm going to give you some coupon codes and some specials that we're running on A&J Blanks, but it's just going to be good during this live. So a couple of you are going to kind of luck out a little bit um, during this live. Okay, so if you want to either A, win these cups, or B, want to get any of these promotions, you have to order during this live, okay? The only way that you can get the promotions that go along with this, or like the surprises that go along with this, is if you order during this live, you'll get these, okay? All right, so the things that you could win in your cup boxes are, you can win glitter. I don't know where I went for a second, but oh, it like went away. I don't know what happened, but here we are again. So let's hope that that worked. You can win glitter in your boxes. You can win a gift card to A&J Blanks. You can win a gift card to Love All Bling. So you can win a date night box, a free date night box to one of our date nights to do up and coming date nights. So there's a lot of things that you can win in buying a tumbler from us. Also, you can win one of these tumblers. So there's a lot of things that you can win when it comes to ordering a tumbler. Also, throughout the video, I'll be dropping a secret coupon code. So that means pay attention. So I'll be dropping a secret coupon code that you can use for 5% off your order at anjblanks.com. We've got all of our shipment in, so you can order tons of stuff, not just skinnies now. So we've got our whole shipment in, and everything is good to go. So without further ado, we're gonna start Milky Way in these out. So I hope everybody is having a great Sunday morning and having a good day. And I'm glad that we are early morning risers this morning. It was a long night. I got lesson plans done. I got my Google Classroom working. And so, I've been working like a fool. I've been steady waiting. As soon as these were dry enough, I was like, switch gears. So I've been working. I've been working hard. All right. Let me make sure. Oh, I'm glad I did that. I was like, let me make sure this cup is. That's what's great about these cups. And there's a link in my shopping with Show Me Showman page. There's also a link on my regular Show Me Showman page for these. These cups are so easy to clean because the silicone just sticks to them. So you just kind of crumble them, and all the epoxy just comes right out. They're fantastic. And then you just baby wipe on the inside. They're fantastic. So these little cups, we'll put the link in the description, and we'll also put the link on the page and on the Shopping with Show Me Showman page for you to have. So, alright, so I use Pro Marine. I use it because it doesn't yellow. It doesn't fish eye. I'm sure some of y'all have got to be like sick of hearing that, but it is what it is. I need that. Okay. It's the cheaper of the epoxies, meaning it's inexpensive. It obviously cures very quickly. Now that isn't fully cured, that's just dry enough to work with. It takes about 24 hours to cure, fully cure all the way to where it's FDA compliant enough. It is the most FDA compliant, which is very important to me at least. So of all the epoxies, it's the most FDA compliant. So I like that. That's important, especially when you're dealing with food and drink and things like that. I really like it. I think it comes out smooth as glass. It's great when you're dealing with places that have high humidity, high heat. It travels well, meaning shipping. If you're shipping from high heat to very high cold, it travels well, so it ships well. So that's what I love about it. So I love it. I have a love affair. I have a love affair with epoxy. There's not epoxy over the glitter. So it's bare. It's naked. It's a bare naked lady. Okay? So it's a bare naked lady. Now some people, the lady who I got this method from, and I give credit where credit is due. I don't ever take a method and not give credit. Her name is Kim Aona. She puts 2 or 3 layers of epoxy over her glitter, so that the glitter so that the Milky Way look has dimension and has a much more depth and in dimension look. But I do not. So I'm going to show you how she does it and how I do it. So I'll give you both looks, but I do not. And the biggest reason why I don't is time. Pro Marine to me does not have a strong odor. The question was, does Pro Marine have a strong odor? To me, it does not. And I have asthma and breathing issues. It does not have a strong odor. Clearly because I'm right here with it. And I'm in a very teeny house, a very teeny space, and I do not find that it has a strong odor. And I've made big batches like this before, and it does not have a strong odor. Or now some people say they swear it does. I personally do not find that it does. And I can work with it fairly well. So that's just me. Some people are very sensitive to it. Some people are not. It just depends. So again, if you want either one of these 3 cups, you need to get to ordering on A&J Blanks. The other thing that you need, you can be winning glitter. You can be winning gift cards from our affiliates. You can also be winning one of these 3 cups. Does it say one of these 3 cups? You can be winning one of these 3 cups, a gift card from the affiliates, extra cups from us, because sometimes we slip a little extra in. We do the slippity slippity. So you never know what you're gonna get. And we just restocked this weekend, so you definitely, and you can only get it while you're ordering during this live. So, and some people heat it up like this. They heat it up and stuff like that. I don't. I just stir all willy-nilly and then I heat it up after with my heat gun because I move it. So that's just me. Because I know this gives a lot of bubbles and stuff, but I like to make sure that I mix all my parts equally so that it doesn't get gross. And the code for 5% off for A&J is AAJB5. AAJB5. So you'll get 5% off your order during this live. It's a one-time code, so you're welcome. Alright. Now let that sit for a second because I'm going to have to separate some of it. Clearly. Alright. So I'm separating some and I'm going to use a couple of different things. I'm using Navajo pigment, white pigment. Oh, I got a little semicolon on there from glitter. It's a lovely little morning reminder. Okay, and then I'm going to be using, I'm making different sets of Navajo because I'm also putting, actually I'm going to be doing, I'm going to have to do that separate, so I'm glad I made a lot. I'm going to be making one big Navajo. And I'm going to put a little bit of secret sauce in it. And then I'm going to be using these little glows. And the glows are going to be so minutia because I don't need a lot because I'm not like reinventing the wheel with it. And I'm not like re-epoxying it or anything craziness like that. Okay. I'm just putting like a little bit of, oh, you know what? That's not the truth. I am gonna. Okay, we're regrouping. I'm putting epoxy over this because I completely am just, it's Sunday. It's early. I am putting a layer of epoxy. You know, it's early. It's Sunday. We just had a live about 10 minutes ago. So, oh, my Lanza. Well, you know. Oh, goodness. Good thing y'all love me. I was like, how is that going to move? It doesn't have anything to move on. It's because I didn't put any epoxy on it. No problem. So you are going to need a layer of epoxy just on it, but it doesn't have to be hard, okay? You want it to just be to where you can melt it and like mingle it and all that stuff. I couldn't think of what step I was missing, but clearly the step I'm missing is to get a little bit more sleep. I love the comment I just saw. I love watching you. You're such an inspiration. I'm an inspiration to make a lot of mistakes. But clearly everybody makes mistakes. I make more than others. It happens. So, but at least I recognized it before I messed up the whole cup. So, it's okay. I have a lot of things to remember on my mind this morning. So, oh man, yeah. Okay. I mean to tell you. Sleep deprived. Sleep deprived. All right. So, I'm gonna get one more little piece of that epoxy. Make sure I got it all out. I'm just gonna have to make other batches of epoxy for the other cups. Magic wipes, which I'm almost out of. Alright, so the next thing you're gonna do is get your Navajo, or use a hoe, or weed the hoe. And you're going to put an end of a popsicle stick. Not that big. That's like a lot of popsicle stick. In your epoxy. I also put a little bit of acrylic paint because I like it to be stringy. Like, I like a little bit of stringiness. And then I have a little bit of Nikki's Secret Sauce. It's from Mr. Fancy Pants. And it makes it a little shiny and sparkly. So I like that as well. That's just my own personal preference, mix, whatever. Navajo and Nikki's Secret Sauce are all from Mr. Fancy Pants. Navajo gives it like a shiny look, like a very shiny, shimmery look. Nikki's Secret Sauce gives it like it's glittery, but not overkill. Okay, not overkill. So, and that white and the Navajo take over it, but once you like, it like smears out a little bit, and you'll kind of see it. And yes, I made that noise because if you don't make noise when you're doing stuff, it's not fun. And it's kind of like makes all your stuff boring. Okay. Now I'm going to do this bright orange glow. Because even though it's obnoxious, that's what I'm going to use. So, and it has this orange. Now usually I use the white glow cane, and I might put white glow cane. I'm actually going to step off for a second and grab it. I am. Give me like half a second, literally. Half a second. To grab this and to put some in with the white stuff because I want the white to glow too. I like kept putting like the most minusculous popsicle sticks. I usually use white glow cane because white brings out all the colors, but I really want that orange to pop because I'm making this like a fireman's cup, but not like a traditional fireman's cup. It's got to be like, and it's not going to be like the, I hate to say the cheesy, but it's not going to be like the, oh, just like a fireman or whatever. It's got a quote that I have in my mind that I'm trying to like really, have like on point. So somebody asked me very special to make a fireman's cup for their engine, and so this is what my vision was for them. Like, you ever get a vision, and so this is what it is. Okay. So then for it, actually I'm going to try and do them like this. So for the Milky Way cups, you want to put your, that's what I was doing wrong the first time, I think. Your whites like this. And you want to start from different directions. Don't always start from the same direction, and don't always end in the same place. Because if you always end in the same place, you're going to get globs in the same area. Meaning, if you always start here and always end here, you're always going to have that fat lip or that busted butt. Okay? So if you always start here and you always end here, you're always going to have that juicy booty or that fat lip. So you want to like kind of have like maybe start here and go in the middle. Start there. If you notice a spot where you don't have any too much, and kind of go like that. But you don't always want to start and stop in the same place, because that's going to give you that buildup of epoxy, and that's going to give you that like funkiness. So you don't always want to start and stop in the same place, because that's going to be funky. It's gonna get funky. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. Alright, let me look at one spot to see how that looks. And if I like that. Okay, I do. I didn't want to add that if it was gonna look stupid. So I just used one little spot. That's gonna look really good. I didn't want to add it if it was gonna look dumb. But it's not too orangey. I thought it was gonna be like orange. Okay, so I'm gonna have to recreate this one. Because this one, somebody on A&J Blanks can win. And then I'm gonna have to recreate this for the engine. But this is what I wanted. I always say I want to do it first and then recreate it. So, and I did. I recreated that Florida State Cup, and I was so excited. So, that's what I wanted to do. And this really, like, you can barely see the tint of orange. And I mean barely. Like, the tint of orange is so minutia, it's ridiculous. But when the cup will glow, it will glow that orange. Does that make sense? Like, it'll glow that orange. I'm debating on whether or not I want to drag it or leave it. And I'm thinking I'm going to just leave it, to be honest. Because it's going to drag itself. But I do want to, like, do a little bit of swooshy right here on this bottom. So that there's a little bit. So the centrifugal force of the cup, you can see it right here already. It's going to drag itself. I don't like to put too much white because I like to see the glitter I just put on the daggum cup. So I want to see the glitter. But you can definitely see the white and the haziness and the Milky Way of the cup, and it starts to drag it, and it starts to look really nice. So, but the cup itself will start to drag. So you'll start to see it. And I'm going to pull it off for a second and show it to you. So this cup could be yours. We get that last little bit down there, and then we'll do the next one. Let me grab the next color. Okay, so the next one is this pink one. This pink one, is so pretty. It's ridiculous. We're gonna see. I don't think I have enough epoxy to. I'm gonna have to make another batch of epoxy. I am. Well, that was wishful thinking. That was cute. Is that hard? Yeah. Let me get another batch of epoxy. So, while we're waiting, or while you're waiting for me to mix, you should be going to A&J Blanks and ordering your tumblers, because this tumbler could be yours. And the one behind it, what is that? The one behind it is my favorite. Now the one behind it I thought about keeping for myself, because it's a pretty one. Not that all of them are, but it's my favorite colors. And I thought, oh, that's so pretty. I'll just keep that for myself. But clearly I need no tumblers in this house, except for the ones I get as either gifts or the ones I buy as very big impulse buys. I have a serious tumbler crush on this tumbler maker that I follow her tumblers like crazy. She makes, phenomenal. I'm trying to move you over. She makes phenomenal tumblers. And I've been watching her tumbler making, and man, I have a cup crush on this girl's tumblers. And so I bought a tumbler from her recently, and it says Jason, and it is gorgeous. Like, it is absolutely probably one of the prettiest cups I own. It is so pretty. So I have to stay off her page. Like, I can't even watch her stuff. It's so beautiful. So I have to stay off of it. Oh, I'm glad I didn't hit that with the heat gun. Man, I put these little things so close. So I'm just stirring this as quickly as I can. I can't tell the Jason story on YouTube, but I tell it in my group. You can always join our group at showmeshowvan.com. Showmeshowvan on Facebook. But I can't tell the Jason story on YouTube. It is not YouTube appropriate. So while you're waiting, if you want to own one of these 3 cups, you can. All you have to do is order from A&J Blanks. While you are ordering, you can use the coupon code AAJB5, and you get 5% off of your order. You will also have a chance to win glitter in your cups. You will win gift certificates. You can win extra cups. There's a lot of things that you can get. So during this live, if you order from A&J Blanks, you could win one of these 3 cups, or you can win glitter inside your cups, or you can win gift certificates. There's all kind of stuff you can win. A date night box. So just be prepared that you can win all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. And then the coupon code is AAJB. AAJB. That's what, let me make sure that's right. I still think I got a little bit. AAJB. If you didn't use the code, save it for the next time you order. Because it's a one-time code. If you didn't use the code, save it for the next time you order. And we put like little surprises, random and all kind of stuff. So sometimes you get something, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get little cute notes, sometimes you don't. So it's very random. We like to be random. So all right, here we go. So I'm actually not gonna say who my cup crush is. I'm actually gonna keep one thing to myself. I will actually talk to her about it too, because I also don't want to inundate her with stuff. Usually when I say I like something or whatever, everybody kind of takes it. So I am gonna keep this one thing to myself. But I did say, I did show off my Jason cup. My Jason cup is beautiful, and I love it very dearly. But I'm actually not going to say who it is. Not yet. I'm just gonna keep it for myself, just for like just a little while. Like, can I just have one thing to myself? Just for a little while, like 5 minutes, and then like 5 minutes, and then that's it. Like, and then I'll tell you. So, all right. So we got this one all epoxy. Ah. All right, here we go with the white. So again, we're going to do this one. And again, you shouldn't just do it all ending and stopping and starting in the same spot. And you should make like that swizzly, like move your hand around a little bit to where it kind of creates that jagged movement. Because that movement will move on your cup and it'll move in the epoxy that same way. So you don't want to just do that straight line stuff, because I'll show you what I mean when you see it on the other cup. Or you can start to see it right here on this cup. You want that movement. And the movement is going to be created because epoxy is what moves it, but it moves by the direction in which you lay it. And I can give you the whole scientific thing about it, but just know that it's science. And it's going to move where you tell it. So every action gets an equal reaction. So if you look right here, see how it's always got these like swiggly whatevers? That's because that's the way my hand initially laid it down. So that's the way it's going to keep moving for as long as it can. Obviously until it hardens or until the centrifugal motion stops. So it's going to naturally do that little bit of something something. Oh, I gotta save that. Alright, and I'm gonna take this one off. Oh, you know what I didn't do? The pink. I didn't. Good thing I made enough epoxy. May. I might need to do like all kind of pink. This has been, oh, Sunday morning. The new Monday. Sunday has been the new Monday. I tell you, I have been in all kind of stuff. I did do the butt, but I don't do it with the white. It just has glitter on it. I don't do the butt with all kind of other stuff. You're lucky this butt has glitter on it. I've put a label on my stuff. I have so many people yell and scream about the butts. I have a label on it. I would show you my butts, but I don't because it has my phone number, my actual phone number on it. And then I would have you crazies calling me all kind of times. So I don't do the butt. I have a label. I put a label on it because it's my product. Just like Walmart puts labels on their stuff because it's their products. So I put a label on it because it's my product. And I'm proud of my product. So anybody who says, oh my God, don't put a label on it, that's obnoxious or that's stupid or what. Really? Walmart puts labels on their products. And that's not obnoxious and stupid. And so I put a label on my product because it's not obnoxious and stupid because I work very hard on my products. So, and when people say, oh my gosh, where'd you get that cup? And they say, oh, I don't remember. I think I had her card somewhere. They could just be like, oh, her name's on the bottom of the cup. Look here. Take out your phone. Be like, bam, sucker. Remember me. So that's why I put my label on the bottom of the cup. And you're always going to have somebody who says, that's stupid. Then you think it's stupid. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Oh my God. Jeez. Louise. This is sexy as all get out. This is probably one of the prettiest I've done so far. So you see how it's already got like the little zhuzhes? Like the little that's because you're moving in that way. That is so pretty. Whoever wins this one with your order, you got a sexy cup. I bet you this next one's gonna be, this next one's gonna be hard to stomach to part with. Oh man. Oh. This one's gonna be sickening to part with. Oh, hey beauty. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is gonna make me cry. Okay. So my favorite colors are green and gold. My alma mater is green and gold. The school I went to, elementary, was green and gold. High school was green and gold. College was green and gold. I bleed green and gold. The first school I taught at was green and gold. Like, I bleed green and gold. So, this, man, this is going to be a hard. This cup is beautiful without putting anything on it whatsoever. This cup has beautiful, all special mixes. Every mix on here is a hand mix or a special rare mix that they don't mix anymore. This is the anti-suicide mix. This is my birthday mix. This is a threesome mix. This is a threesome mix. One is the August Peridot mix. So everything on here is a rare or not mixable mix on its own. So this is a very rare cup on its own right. That, like, you can't, I don't think you could buy any of this glitter on its own except for This green and yellow combo mix, you can buy on its own. Everything else, I think you have to either buy or make yourself. Now the threesomes you can buy at Nola Craft Culture, and they're on a special right now. And you can buy those at Nola Craft Culture, and they're on a special. So NolaCraftCulture.com, and they're under threesomes. And it's a little 3-pack of glitter. It's a little hex, big hex, medium hex, a little hex, big hex, and a tinsel that you can mix yourself to make your own blend of a chunky glitter. Does that make sense? So it's a perfect little combination of something. Man, that pink cup came out so good. And I might add, I am. I'm not, because I need that for green. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a pretty cup. And the good thing is that the white is going to glow that bright white. And then I'm going to make a green glow. And then the green glow is going to have that green glow about it. If that makes sense. I'm running out. Good, I'm glad, because I don't want as much white on here. Because I really like the glitter on here. And I don't want it to be as cloudy because the glitter is so daggum pretty that I don't want it to like take away from it. Does that make sense? Because the glitter is so pretty and so, it's not rare. I hate to use the word it's so rare, but it is so rare. Man, this is super, super, super gorgeous. If y'all get this cup, we might have to share like a drink from it. I'm just putting it out there. That's gonna be so pretty. I really like this cup. I really want it. Okay, let me see if and now I'm just doing the green glue cane that I need to do. So I'm putting that in. I'm getting all the epoxy out of this little cup so I can do the glue cane. And this is just finishing up this last bit, although that's a lot to do for glue cane. I might just do a little bit more white because that doesn't have a lot of white on it. So let me regroup. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do white. Let me figure out my life. Oh, this cup is so... I'm trying to find my Navajo. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to put... I'm just going to do that. I'm putting a little bit more white on here, and then I'm just putting some glow. But I'm just going to put green glow. Huh? What? I still cannot hear you. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna try this. So I did Navajo, and I did green glow, and I made it kind of thick. So let's try this. I don't think that's thick enough though. I don't think that's thick enough. Because I need it to be like stringy. I need it to be like super, super stringy to be what I need it to do. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Okay. That pink is so freaking gorgeous. But this is going to be so freaking better. Oh, yes indeed. I don't want to give this away. Nobody ordered. Nobody. If you want this, order. This is going to be stunning. So this has like a tinge of green in it. But that green is brought out so much. Man, and that pink is like pulling. That is super freaking hot. I keep looking at all three cups because they're all pulling in different ways. So, but this green is kind of like a mint. So it like, and you gotta kind of like, you really kind of have to have like that science about it and that work about it. Like you can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna zit, zit, zit. I mean, you really kind of have to kind of get into your cups and know your cups and know the science about it. Watch your cups. Practice on a plastic bottle. Like practice on a plastic bottle. Don't worry about wasting the epoxy. Don't practice with glitter. Practice with mica or paint or whatever or pigment. But know how your pigment is going to pull. Know how your, know how that stuff is going to pull and work, because otherwise it's not going to, that's going to be so good looking. Oh, my Lanta. Yes, Lord. And it's going to pull a little bit. I wish it would pull faster. I'm going to try and leave this one on here so you can see the pull of it a little bit faster. And I'm going to add a little bit of something to this and see if I could fix something on this one real quick. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something real quick. And if it don't work, it don't work. But it's going to work. So give me 1 second to make it work. Yep. That's going to work. Okay. I'm going to move you to right here. I'm putting these streaks of Navajo orange and white on here because I wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to have that tinge of orange and that tinge of that pull. And I wanted to have a little bit more of that orange glow. So I added a little bit more Navajo to that orange color. And I made it super thick, like I added super thickness to it. So it's like mega thick. To where it has that little bit of trace in it. And then I'm going to pop it maybe for a couple of seconds with my heat guns to where it will like have that little small bit of smear and that small bit of run, but not much. But that's about it. That's what I wanted it to have, just that little bit of streak. Thank you, Jesus. That was just enough. All right. That pink is sexy as hell. This green is going to be sexy as soon as it starts moving a little bit more. So, let me take you on a tour. So this is your last chance to order from A&J Blanks to order and win one of these 3 cups. And then also either some free glitter or some free product or gift certificates or all kind of stuff. So here we go. All right. This is our first one. And of course these are gonna like melt in as soon as I pop them with the heat gun. This one is gorgeous. And this one over here is just a beauty. Oh, hello, sexy. I could show you how they glow. Let me get my big glow flashlight. Sometimes it's really hard and it's daylight, so we might not be able to see the glow, but let me get my big glow flashlight and I'll show you. We're just taking a field trip through my house. I have some of my other ones that I did, but then we'd all have to go in the bathroom together and that's awkward. But it's daylight, so we might not be able to see them. I don't think we will. But I can try and show you. Let me see if it'll do it. I don't think it will. I'm trying. I don't think it's going to charge up fast enough. Especially because I have lights on and it's daylight. It's not going to show up enough. I can try this one right here. I can show you kind of like what it will there we go. It's kind of sort of glowing if you could see it. Let me charge this top part right here and then I'm going to move it real fast. There we go. See how the white glows? I'll try and charge like a certain spot and then move it. Can you see? I'm trying to charge certain spots, but it's daylight and I can't just go in a closed area. Because, there we go. So if we were in like the bathroom or something, you could super see them glow. Let me see if I have one that's semi-sort of done that has glow. And then you could see, I think this one glows. And I'll take you in the bathroom. That's not awkward at all. That's not awkward. But, let's see. Oh, I have a big window in the bathroom. I forgot. Well, that's not going to work at all. I was going to show you this one, but that's not going to work. In the corner of the bathroom where there's a big... Let me see if I can show you maybe under this pillow. Let's see. I don't even know if it glows, so give me 1 second. See, oh, it does. Oh, how come there's no dark space? Maybe if I go in the back part of the closet. Okay, let me charge this front part of the cup and let's see. Okay, let's try. Hold on, we're gonna go in the back part of the closet and see if we can. It doesn't get very dark because there's a giant window. But I'm gonna try and take you in the darkest part of my closet. And I'm gonna try and show you. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, here you go. This is it with the light. That's without the light. That's how bright it glows. That's with no flashlight. With the light. Okay. Okay, ready? That's without the light. So, and look, this is not charged. Charged. So you can tell the difference in how much power the glow powder has. So you can tell how much. So it's very powerful and it does glow a lot. And so that's, you know, that's the glow. So if you win those cups, they all will glow pretty much like this one. To an extent, like, you get the point. So I hope that y'all ordered. But yeah, so that's what it's gonna kind of turn out to be, except not as much white. You'll get to see more glitter, but and that's what I was working on last night. So I hope you'll have a great day. Be good to everybody. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.